Hey guys, this is Robert, and I'm going to be giving you some sniping tips for if you're a beginner and you want to get better, and you want to get away from the campy style of sniping, and you kind of want to know how to quick scope for close counter situations. So, I'm going to show you my classes first, and I use the intervention and the Barrett. I have a class for each, and the intervention I have extended mags on, so I use that. But this is pretty much like the basic setup for a sniper that you want, and the best setup for a sniper, especially the intervention, because the intervention kind of needs stopping power. You can use any attachment you want. I wouldn't recommend silencer because it takes 2-shot kills even with stopping power. And then my secondary, I just use the Magnum with the tactical knife. Because if you take out the Magnum and you're in a close kind of situation, you need a knife real quick. And for my equipment, use anything you want. I like Claymore, so I don't have to watch my back all the time. And then stuns, because stuns are the best. Perk 1, I use sleight of hand, because the scope comes up faster, which I would recommend using if you want to get into quick scoping. But you can use anything else, but the scope still comes up slower, so I'd stick to sleight of hand. Second perk, as I said, stopping power because of the 1-shot kill. And third perk is ninja because I have a headset and you are invisible to heartbeat sensors. But you can use anything you want. It's just all preference. Okay, so tip 1 is swing a crosshair. Instead of wasting your time setting up your shot, swing a crosshair left, right, up, or down to kill the enemy, which is pretty much, I'll show you right here. If your crosshair is not right on the guy, which most of the time it won't be if you want to be quick, you just swing it over to where the guy is, whether it be up, down, left, right. I usually swing it from side to side because I usually have it in like one general area by the upper chest. And then the clip continues, and the same thing here. Even though it's just a little bit, it's still swinging the crosshair, which really helps you out. Now, if I didn't swing my crosshair there, I would have missed the guy. And you don't like missing, so if you want to get better, you better swing crosshair. And the clip goes on a little bit. I think I get like 1 or 2 kills. And that's an extreme kind of one, where I'm kind of anticipating where he's going, which is another tip that's later on. But you want to anticipate where they're going, and yeah, I'll explain it later. And it keeps going. Oh, and then this is an example, which you've probably seen the montage. And pretty much, it's just, I see the guy there, and I swing my crosshair, and I get a collateral. So, swinging the crosshair is definite. Tip 2 is be fast. Don't take your time to line up your shot. Which pretty much means don't wait for the perfect shot. Which is kind of what tip 1 said, but it's a little bit different because you wanna shoot fast and move and not stay in the same place. Like, see, I don't know where he is. I know that he's over there, but I just take the shot so that like he might be over there, chance of hitting him. So tip number 3 is use cover, pop in and out of cover, and don't stay still or you'll be an easy target. Pretty much this means, which is what I'll show you right here. Now, this truck is very good cover, and I'm sitting behind it, and he has no real way of killing me while I'm behind the truck. And so, I stay behind this truck for about 1 more kill. And yes, this is not a public match, this is a private match, I know. And so, I move a little bit so he doesn't think that I'm still there and might throw a grenade or something. And then there I get him, and then right here is pretty much what I'm talking about. See how I'm popping in and out from behind the truck? Which is exactly what you want to do, because it makes you a harder target. And they'll have to just spray, and then they'll have to eventually reload. And then this would have happened if I was in that situation and I didn't act quick. I would have got killed. So tip number 4 is drop shot, which is when you switch your control layout to tactical so that you can prone and aim at the same time. And this is extremely useful for when you're in close situations and you need to get a quick shot off. I don't have many examples of this, but it's pretty easy. It's just like proning. So tip number 5 is anticipate where the enemy is going to be and put your scope there. And you saw this clip earlier, but it's a good example of it. And I anticipate where he's going, and I put my scope there, and I like to swing my scope when I do this. I usually hit the shot more when I do that. So tip number 6 is don't be afraid to hard scope. If you run around quick scoping all the time, you will not do very well. So hard scoping is not a bad thing. So pretty much, if you see a guy in the distance, hard scope him. Don't be afraid to hard scope. Don't think that you're a noob for hard scoping. Hard scoping is a smart thing to do, not a newbie thing to do. And my last tip, tip number 7, is to practice. Go into a private match on Rust with some friends and just practice. Don't hard scope, only quick scope, and just keep practicing and getting down your quickness so that if you do ever get rushed, you know what to do and you can kill the guy with your sniper. So here are some highlights of me messing around with my friends on Rust. So yeah, please rate it, please comment, and please subscribe. I really would like to get some more subscribers, even though I got 1,000. Thank you guys for that, and I'll see you guys later.
Let's do this. I wonder. He was on 5 trying to